this computer. Awesome. Cool, guys. All right. Welcome to the official training for the online body transformation consult 1 and 2. Okay. This is what we do on the phones. Okay. After we've booked somebody in. And this is our tool to turn somebody into a paying client. Now, there's so many intricacies to this. You can go through and read the script and have the wrong mindset and not get any results. Right, okay? You can go through with the right mindset and get a 90+ conversion rate. So this is about the physical process and slightly on the mindset, okay? But since everybody that's going to be watching this video is also going to be working with a coach who takes them through the mindset modules, we're not going to focus too heavily on the mindset in this part, right? We're just going to go through the physical process. Those of you that have seen this before, I've just made a little bit more detailed on outcomes of the module, and then I've got outcomes of each and every single step. So we know exactly what we need to clarify and confirm at each and every step to get the maximum value out of it for ourselves, but also to be able to give the maximum value back. Cool. So step 1, building massive rapport. Okay, 5 to 8 minutes maximum. Now, if you're watching this video, you will have been through module 2, which is how to build massive rapport. Okay, so we don't need to spend too much time on that because you will be working with your coach closely on how to do that. Okay, it's just simply about connecting with them, using the strategies in module 2 to make sure that you connect, you're relatable, you show some vulnerability, and you get to know each other and have a little bit of a laugh. Cool. So we want to ask open-ended questions, and then you want to ask open-ended questions. And once you feel 3 to 5 minutes in that you've shared enough, you've got back and forth, you feel like you've got a little bit of a connection and rapport. Do you mind if I share a bit about myself and how I got into the industry and how I became a coach? Cool. If you've done module 2, then you have your story constructed. Okay. Now this needs to be, you'll write it out in a script. Okay. But then you'll bullet point it and you'll have your bullet points that you cover, but everything else you say around that shouldn't be scripted. And you'll understand and you'll see as we go through this that I've got script questions, but we're not going to be 100% scripted because sales, like authenticity and your ability to infuse your authentic personality into the consult process is one of the massive parts of being able to make the sale. You need to align and be congruent with what you're saying and how you're saying it. If you're thinking about what you have to say, if you're saying things that are incongruent to what would normally come out of your mouth, people are going to see and feel that. Even on the other side of the world, Kate would know, and Trent would know that. Trent, you told me you did 14 fucking 24 consults. Nobody signed up. That's a lack of, obviously mindset, but also a lack of connection to you being 100% you, and either the script or something not being aligned and people feeling an energy from fucking half the world away. Yeah, this is an official training, but you guys will already know if you're watching it that I fucking swear all the time. So who cares, right? Cool. So outcomes of the first step, we share our story, we want to bullet point it, then we want to work our way around it, and we just want to be authentic, okay? Now, I'm not going to go through that too much because you would have seen the module, okay? Module 2, how to build massive rapport, and you will have your story constructed. Okay, step 2, understanding their habits and creating pleasure and pain. Sorry, I'll just bring this chat up as well. No, I'm not going to bother with the chat, guys. If you're asking me a question, too bad. Cool, so outcomes of the step, all right? Find out their quantifiable results from the last 3 to 6 months. You need to know this because we're going to help them set a bigger goal than what they've achieved in the past 3 to 6 months. If the goal that they want to achieve is not more than they've achieved in the past 3 to 6 months, why would they sign up with you if they know that they can achieve it themselves? All right, so I'm going to show you how to do that. Finding out about their training and nutrition habits. Whilst questioning about nutrition, we're going to go through how to subtly find out how much income they're spending on vices, food, alcohol, that sort of thing. And we'll do a little bit of role play and I'll grab you guys soon, right? We're going to learn how to expand on the script and use it authentically to maximize your connection with the prospect, okay? We want to get them to agree that they won't achieve their results if they keep doing what they're doing, get their commitment to make a change, okay? And ask coach how to achieve these outcomes. That's whoever your coach may be, whether it's me and any of the other coaches that we're working with. Cool. So we're going to have the script questions here. Okay. So mindset. You want to weave your mindset strategy into your conversation. You know what, guys? Feel free to ask questions in the chat. Actually, I will bring it up because there might be things that I missed. Who the fuck cares? Because it's Kate. I like it. Cool, exactly. You know, as long as we're being authentically ourselves and we are operating from a position of adding value. Somebody not on mute. Maybe that's me. Sounds like somebody's not on mute. If you just joined, Jason, thank you, brother. Cool. So we want to weave our mindset strategy into your conversation. Okay, so I'll show you how to do that. And if you don't have the mindset strategy, we can work on that as well. All right. So can you guys see the chat that I've got up? Is that blocking the screen? No? No, cool. Awesome. Okay, cool. So 1, 2, and 3 all fused together. You'll notice these questions. Hey, Cole, brother. Just going to check you on mute, bro. I can't mute you. Cole, mute yourself just before you make any noise. Cheers, bro. All right. So 1, 2, and 3 all fused together. So you'll notice that questions 1, what are you looking to achieve? What's your training like at the moment? What's your nutrition like at the moment? And what results have you achieved in the last 3 months? These 3 do not have to be, we're not just going to go that, and that. Okay. Now, we're going to fuse them together and make sure it sounds natural and we get all the answers that we need there. See module 4, use questioning to coach people into the correct answer. Tracy, you put yourself on mute, please, Tracy. There we go. I can mute Cole. I muted you, bro. Can you mute yourself, Tracy? Thank you. Cool. So what exactly are you looking to achieve? So see module 4, I haven't done it yet. We're at the start of our business, right? So that'll be getting done very, very soon. So what are you looking to achieve? Awesome. This is going to get them to tell you exactly what they want to achieve. Okay, that's great. Cool. They're going to tell you. Cool. Awesome. Let's do a little bit of role play, and I'm going to show you how to expand on the script and how to use the script authentically to make sure. Let's use Kate. Unmute. I can't unmute you. Can you unmute yourself? I don't know why it's not working.
Yeah, I went.
Hello. How you doing?
Hi.
Good. You good?
Fantastic. Thank you.
Cool.
How are you?
Awesome. I'm fantastic, obviously, always. So, Kate, can you please just imagine that you are overweight, want to lose 10 to 20 kilos, cool?
Mm-hmm.
But you also are, like most people are, hesitant to say, I want to lose 10 to 20 kilos because you don't think you believe you can achieve it, cool? Awesome, Kate. So, look, what are you exactly looking to achieve? What is it that you want to achieve with your health and fitness?
Well, I want to lose weight. I know I need to lose weight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, awesome. How has it been going for you? Like in the last 3 to 6 months, how's it been going?
You know, I'm on the wagon and I'm off the wagon, and I find it hard to like keep motivated after like say a couple of weeks.
Yeah, of course. Over let's say the last 3 months, how much have you lost? If you have.
Probably 5-6 kilos.
Hey, that's pretty good. You got to be proud of yourself for that, right?
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Yeah.
Cool. And what is your training and nutrition like at the moment? What do you do during the week to train? I guess what's your training like? Do you go to the gym? How do you train?
I've I've been doing some kind of home workouts, you know, YouTube videos, and
Cool.
I don't really feel comfortable in the gym.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
How many times a week do you train?
It's usually right now it's like kind of 2 or 3 if I'm good.
Awesome. And your nutrition? Wow, what's your nutrition like at the moment?
Yeah.
Cool. So let me ask a couple of questions just so I can get an idea of where you're at with that. So, do you make your food? Do you buy your lunches? Like, how do you go through your day eating? Give me a breakdown of breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, breakfast is usually good. Like, I love healthy breakfast food, so it's either going to be like eggs or maybe some kind of oats or something like that. Lunch is usually I'm around the house, so lunch is usually it's all right. It'll be like like some kind of maybe pasta, chicken, or but I think it's, and then dinner is usually all right as well, like some kind of meat and like veg and maybe potatoes, but it's kind of the in between. A lot of snacking. I can't really seem to pull myself away from that.
Cool. Awesome. And how about like eating out or going out for breakfast? Like, do you like to enjoy to eat out a couple of times a week? Like, how do you go with that?
Yeah, like I'd probably go for a meal out maybe once every 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. Do you drink coffee?
Yes.
Yeah. How many coffees would you say you have? With milk?
Yes, with milk and with sugar.
Yeah, cool. Do you buy them while you're out, or do you have them at home?
If I'm out, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
If I'm home, I'll just have it there, like kind of wherever I can get access to it.
Yeah, cool. And got to ask, alcohol. What's your drinking like?
Well, Reese, I love my wine.
Cool. How many bottles would you say you have? What, like 5 bottles a week? No, I'm just kidding. How much wine would you say you drink?
If I'm going for wine, like I'll probably have a bottle in a night.
Yeah, cool.
But that might happen once or twice a week.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, cool. Not a problem. Okay, awesome. So, okay, cool. So training 3 times a week. Nutrition is pretty good. Yeah, could be better. And want to lose. What exactly do you want to lose? Let's say in the next 6 months. Let's say the next. Actually, I'm not going to put a time on it. What do you want to achieve ultimately? What would be your ultimate goal?
Like I want to say 10 kilos.
Yep, cool, awesome. And how long? By when?
Oh God, well, I'm not sure what's realistic or what's possible.
Whatever you believe.
How's 3 months?
3 months, cool, awesome. Cool, love it. It's really cool. Okay, pause on the role play. Awesome. So notice how I used 1, 2, and 3 together there. The principles of the questions are: what do you want to achieve? What's your training and nutrition like? And what results have you achieved? Okay. Notice how those 3 questions, I'm not asking them as a script. I'm using the pretense and the principles of those 3 questions to use my questioning around that to get the answers that I want. Okay. So the results that she achieved in the last 3 to 6 months, cool. She got 5 kilos in the last 3 months. That's awesome, right? That's a really good result. Tell her that, congratulate her, right? What's the training like? What's the nutrition like? Cool. So the training and nutrition component there, notice how I used it to find out about her nutrition, but also to find out about where she's spending her money. So I know she's drinking maybe 1 to 2 bottles of wine a week. Okay. I also know that she's probably eating out once a week. Okay. I know that comes to $50 or more, no matter what. Okay. What about smoking? Do you smoke ciggies or anything like that?
No.
No, cool. A lot of people do. There's more, right? So we want to use this component to truly find out what their nutrition is like, but we also use it to find out where they're spending their money on food and alcohol, so that we have a reference point for helping them find that money later. Does that make sense, Kate? Yeah, cool, awesome. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's where we get. Now, notice how she automatically chose a bigger goal than what she's achieved. She said 10 kilos in the next 3 months. Beautiful. She's only done 5 in the last 3 months. So to get to 10 in the next 3 months is a step up. Now, if she, tell me you want to achieve 5 in the next 3 months.
Yeah, next 3 months, yeah, I'd like to lose another 5 kg.
Awesome. So what I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm not going to tell her anything. I'm going to use questioning to get her to believe in herself and set the goal for herself. Okay. So if she was to say, I want to lose another 5 kilos in the next 3 months, why the fuck would she need us? Why would she need me? Because she's done it herself. So I shoot myself in the foot by not helping her achieve or realize a bigger goal. Okay, Kate, that's awesome. Let me ask you this, Kate. If anything was possible, if in the next 3 months you could lose any sort of amount that you would like, how much would you like to lose?
I could probably push to 7.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. I mean, what's your goal weight? Ultimate, like if anything was possible, what would be your goal weight?
60 kg.
Yep, what are you at the moment?
Well, right now I'm 76.
Okay, cool, awesome. When would you like to hit your goal weight by?
Oh, it's probably take a while.
Yeah, how long? If anything was possible, if you believed in yourself and you could really do anything.
7, 8 months.
Okay, cool. I love that. So we've got 10 kilos in the next 3, 7 kilos in the next 3, and then in the next 3 to 4 after that, you're gonna hit your goal weight, yeah? How does that feel? Imagine hitting that.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. I'm a little scared.
Good. Awesome. Now look, let me ask you this. Why is it so important that you achieve that?
I tell you what, like with the excess weight, just any task I'm noticing I get so much more exhausted.
Yeah.
You know, even just walking, you know, down the road, like I'll be wrecked.
Yeah, cool. All right, that's cool. So here, what we want to do, guys, is I've only got an hour here, so I need to make sure that we go through streamlined and make sure it happens. What we need to do here is that, as we know, the why needs to be powerful. It can't just be, I want to lose it to be fitter and healthier. Right, cool. I mean, maybe she's got kids. Maybe she wants more energy. She doesn't just want to walk around the road and be wrecked, right? She wants more energy, et cetera, et cetera. So you need to really dig in here and say, awesome, why? What would it really mean for you to achieve that? So she said, you know, I don't want to walk down the road and be wrecked. Cool. How do you want to feel? How do you want to feel walking down the road?
Like, ideally,
when you wake up and look in the mirror, okay, what do you want to think?
Well, I want to think I can, like, I'm confident and not ashamed of going outside, and because I'm holding this excess weight.
Yeah. What would it really mean for you, Kate, to wake up, look in that mirror and be like, wow, I'm confident, I'm proud of myself, and I can go out and be proud of how I look? What would that mean for you?
Honestly, it's not something I've ever experienced. That it would mean the world to get to that point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So notice, guys, how I use what would it really mean for you to achieve that. I don't just say what would it mean for you to achieve that. I say what would it mean for you to achieve exactly what she just said. Okay, and rehash on it. Make sure you pinpoint the pain or pleasure or what it might be, and bring it up again. Cool. Awesome. Kate, probably, I mean, I don't want to be a downer, but how would you feel in 6 months if you're exactly where you are right now?
I'd be so fed up.
Yeah.
Going on long enough.
Yeah. But look, visualize this. You can even close your eyes if you want. How would you feel if you had the right support and guidance, and in the next 6 to 12 months, you look at yourself in the mirror and you have that body, you have that confidence, that freedom, that you're proud of yourself? Like, how does that feel?
Oh, absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Right there, guys, you want to get them to visualize it and feel it, right? Get them to future pace them, and get them to even, I say, close your eyes and look, visualize you looking at yourself in the mirror, feeling like how you want to feel. Matt Clancy, brother, how are you, bro? Good to see you, man. All right. So how would you feel if you had the right support and guidance? So right there, we're automatically presupposing that they're going to have the right support and guidance being us. Cool, Kate. Look, if you keep doing exactly what you've been doing up until now, okay, do you think you're guaranteed to be where you want to be?
Not a hope in hell. No way.
So look, you've got to make some changes, right? You've got to change up a few things that you're doing. Maybe your training and nutrition. Are you prepared to make those changes?
Yeah. No, I am.
I might add a question here, guys. Do you think you need to change your eating and training? You're eating and training. Gee, those results. Cool. Are you prepared to do that? Cool. So that's a bit better there. Cool. Awesome. So you see how I use the script and I use the questions. However, I use my own authentic way of questioning, and I use my own personality. I'll get the pics out for us, Matt. Yeah. Very cool. All right. So I use my own authentic way around those questions to basically infuse my personality into it. We're not just going to read from the script. We're going to be a coach, and we're going to help them see that we truly want to help. Okay. This is truly about helping somebody realize that they can have their life changed and that we're the right person for it. Cool. And last thing, Kate, how do you think having a coach or a mentor to guide you with, meal plans, fitness plans, accountability, mindset, how do you think that will make this easier and more of a reality for you?
Yeah, like since I've been so, inconsistent with it, having someone there to actually keep me on track, and especially when the motivation kind of dips, you know. Yeah, no, I think that would make it a lot more, yeah, like you say, realistic. Yeah.
See, so as I'm teaching it, I'm training it, I'm changing it, right? So she has just told us that she needs us to change her life. So in this point right here, what you've found out is you found out her last 3 to 6 month goals. You've helped her set a goal that's bigger than those last 3 to 6 months, which means if she keeps doing what she's doing, it's not going to happen. You've got her to realize the pleasure and pain. You've got her to really connect to her emotional why. You've got her to realize that, fuck, this is important, you know? This is damn important for me, and I need to make this happen, okay? We are going to chuck one more in here. Okay. We're going to chuck it right here. On a scale of 1 to 10. 1 to 10. 10 being the most important. How important is this to you? How important is a desired outcome for you? So, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most important, how important is it to you that you reclaim your health, you reclaim your fitness, you get that confidence and you're proud of yourself again, and you love how you look in the mirror? How important is that to you?
Yeah, like it's a 9 for sure.
Yeah, awesome. What's more important than, you know, complete health and happiness for yourself?
Good question. Yeah. Well, I mean, work is important as well. I don't know if I'd.
Yeah, cool. What area of work?
Just performing well and knowing that I'm doing my best.
Yeah, cool. Do you agree that if you were at 100% physical and mental capacity, you would be able to perform better at work and probably maybe even do better?
Yes, actually, I do.
So look, let me ask you this. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most important, how important is it to you that you reclaim your confidence, your belief in you're proud of yourself, but also that you are able to perform optimally at work so that you can count on yourself to bring home an income? How important is that to you out of 10?
Oh yeah, it's a 10 actually.
Awesome.
Never mind. Yeah.
So see how I used her objection and showed her that being completely physically and mentally fit and at the top of her game will actually help her in that area as well. So when you don't get a 10, guys, whatever the objection may be, okay, help them understand using questions like I just did that physical and mental fitness at a top level is going to help increase that area of life, increase their quality of life in that area no matter what. Cool. And that's how we get them to 10. Okay, awesome. Okay, any questions on that, guys? Feel free to take yourself off mute and ask. I will say I didn't weave my mindset strategy into there. So outline your mindset strategy. You're going to ask your coach how to do this.
Just one thing. Can you hear me, Reese?
Yeah, bro, go for it.
How would you roll that over into if you're, like obviously if your target market's not fat loss?
Yep.
How would you utilize that scenario? So how would you change the scenario?
Cool. What's your target market?
Yeah. So how would you turn that around so that you're focusing on your own personalized target market? Like obviously mine being strength coaching.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. So what's your goal, man? What do you want to achieve, goal? Let's say we're doing a role play. What do you want to achieve?
I'd say like if I'm the client,
yep.
You mean?
Yep.
Yeah. Just want to improve my technique and my 1RMs for my 3 lifts for squat, bench, deadlift.
Awesome. How much do you want to improve your 1RMs by?
20 to 30%.
Yeah, awesome. By when?
Well, that's a good question, actually. Well, it takes time, but it's hard being the client, isn't it?
Yeah. So exactly the same structure, bro. Get them to help them set a quantifiable number. So if somebody wants to improve their squat 1RM by 20 kilos, cool, awesome. By when? Awesome. What have you done in the last? My squat's been stuck at 100. Okay, cool. So a 20 kilo increase in the next 3 months, boom, done. All we need to do is set a quantifiable goal, no matter what it is. Squat 1RM, fat loss, running, you know, lifting heavier weight, whatever other goal it is, exactly the same process. Just make sure there's a quantifiable goal that you've helped them set that is bigger than what they've done in the past 3 to 6 months, and they will tell you that they need you, basically. Also attach that to pleasure and pain. Exactly the same. It's exactly the same structure, except it's not fat loss. It's strength gain, or it's muscle gain, or it's running faster. Cool?
Yeah, I understand. Sweet as.
Good, brother.
Cool.
All right. Creating posture and getting a confirmation to fill out action plan. Awesome. Outcomes of this step: creating posture by letting them know that you'll be the one who decides if you work together. Okay. That's so important, because they come into here thinking that you're trying to sell them something quite often. And they get smacked in the face with this bit, because they're like, huh? What? You're not just trying to, well, I'm not automatically, you're not trying to get money off me, right? We also want them to send through goals and action plan and get a confirmation to fill it out and send back to us. So I would read through the script. This is a fucking brilliant script, okay? We're very particular about who we choose to work with. So we like to connect with someone a few times before we decide. Boom, what? You're telling me that you're going to decide whether you work with me? Automatically it switches their whole mindset around what's happening here. It's like they're now auditioning for a place. Who have we got here? I just need to mute somebody. Cool. They're now auditioning for a place, right? Like, it's gone from you questioning them and them thinking, is this guy going to travel, or this woman trying to sell me something, to, yeah, okay, we're going to decide whether we work with you or not. And it changes their whole psychology around it. They're now having to fight for a position for you to change their life, right? I'm going to give you to complete what we call a clarity and unloading exercise in the next 48 hours before our next chat, and then we can go from there. Right now, you've got a lot of stuff going on through your mind, what you want to do, how to do it, when you want to do it by. So this afternoon, evening, morning, whatever, wherever they may be, I'm going to send you a quick video tutorial explaining how to do the exercise to give you more clarity and more direction. Okay. Basically, you're just going to make a list of all the outcomes that you wish to achieve in the next 6 months for your health, lifestyle, physical goals. Place all those items into the columns in the spreadsheet, which I'll also send you through Facebook. And this will just give you a basic action plan for the next 6 months. If you can send that back to me for our next chat on Facebook, and we can determine the next steps, the how-to, and if we're going to be a good fit working together. How do you feel about completing that exercise? Why do you think it'll be a great idea for you to complete this? That's pretty fucking easy. All you got to do is read the script. However, I would say, add your linking words. Like you'll notice when I go through, I'm like, we're very particular ourselves about who we choose to work with. So we do like to connect with someone a few times before we decide. What I'm going to do is I'm going to invite you to complete what we, okay, right? So I'm pausing. I'm putting inflection on different words. I'm like, so, and I'm making it sound unscripted and more powerful. Cool. Easy. Book them in for their second consult. Awesome. Cool. They tell you it's going to be a great idea. They tell you why it's going to be a good idea for you to complete that. And you say, boom, awesome. Okay, let's book in for our next one. 24 to 74 hours, no longer than 3 days later. Okay, we want it to stay hot. We book them in, morning or evening, whatever suits them best. Okay, and cool, that's it. We send them the health and fitness action plan, which you guys can reach out to me for. Okay, if you're doing a first consult, second consult, it's going to be the same. My old guys, if you've used it, I'm just going to make a new video and make it a little bit more simple and structured. Okay, we book them in, we send them the health and fitness action plan, and we move on to the next one. Cool. Hey, we copy this to them. Hey, great to connect. Please find the simple goal spreadsheet. If you can send it back to me on Facebook, and then there'll be a link to the video that they need to watch. They'll fill it out and they'll send it back to you. Awesome. Second consult, reestablish rapport. Remember what you connected with them about. Ask them how their week was, how their day has been, what they get up to. Maybe you did a consult on Monday and now it's Wednesday. So you ask them what they're doing for the rest of the week and the weekend. Reconnect. Ask them how their kids are, if that's what you talked about. Ask them how their rugby training was on Tuesday night, if that's whatever you talked about. Reconnect. Remind them that they like, trust, and connect with you. Cool. What they did on the weekend, how their last few days been, reconnect with something that you connected with on the first call. That's all there. You can't go wrong with this shit. Let me I'm just going to change the color just so you know what questions are. Cool. Awesome. All right. This is real fucking simple, guys. So change that as well. Cool. So now you're going to open up their health, lifestyle goals. Let me find one. and I'll open it up. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it if I share it. Yeah, goals and action plan. Give me 1 second. These are going to be, are they going to be, yeah, maybe this one will be good. All right. Open that bad boy up. Can you guys see that at all? I might need to do a new share. Give me 1 second. While I'm opening that up. So you're going to have the health goal, health, lifestyle, and physical goals there, right? We're going to look at it. We're going to have it open. And we're going to use these goals to find out what their true why is. We want to create massive emotional connection by asking the right questions and finding what and why they truly want what they've written down or not written down in a lot of cases, okay? In a lot of cases, you'll find that somebody will not write down what it is that you've talked about in the last session. It's up to you to remember, or even if you like to. Why is that not open? Hang on a sec. Right, okay. Cool. Help me. It's up to you to remind them why it is that they've connected to their goal. All right. Cool. Learn how to expand on and use the script. And that shouldn't be red. That needs to be black. Okay. Cool. So, come on, open up Microsoft Excel. All right, guys. While I'm trying to get this open, any questions? And maybe just any thoughts on going forward there. Should be able to open this up, but I can't get it. Goals and action plan.
Yeah, I got a question, bro.
Go for it, bro.
You need to delete. Oh, I got a statement actually. You need to delete a couple of files off your computer, so.
I do, bro. Maybe I just need a new computer, to be honest with you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for your input, brother.
Yeah, my input.
Oh, it's just bugged, man. It's not even opening. Cool, guys. So basically what we're going to do is we will, and look, this is something we're going to do in a coaching call anyway, right? We're going to show you how to use the goal, the health and lifestyle goals. So this is fine. So basically you'll have their life and health style goals up and you will, you'll help them work through it. I've got one open now, but I'm guessing that it's probably going to be a business one. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So I've got a business one here. It's not ideal, but look, whatever. I'm going to use it just to show you how we would use it. Okay, so new share, Microsoft, your goals and action plan. Cool. Okay, can you see my screen, your goals and action plan? Give me a thumbs up if you can see that. Should be an Excel document. No? Give me 1 sec. Oh, here is everybody. Oh, hello, everybody. Okay. Microsoft Excel. You should see it come up now. Microsoft Excel document.
Yeah, you can see that now.
Cool. All right, what else have we got? Cool. I think they're both business coaching. I only have business coaching ones. It's been so long since I did fitness coaching. Okay, cool. Awesome. So you're going to have something like this pop up. Okay, and they're going to have health, lifestyle, and physical goals. Now it's up to you to go through and have a little bit of fun with this. Okay, cool. So somebody wants to be in the best shape of their life while running a business. Awesome. What does that mean to them? Okay, they want to get to 8 to 9% body fat. They want their N1 certification. Go through and touch on a few goals and remember what their biggest why is and what their emotional connection is, and find it. Quite often, they won't have their 3 to 6 month goal in here that they told you. Some people will just say to get fit and healthy. You need to make sure that it's quantifiable once again. The biggest thing going out of this and the outcome of what you want of this health and fitness goal is remind them of their pleasure or pain, okay? Connect them with it and then set their quantifiable goal. Pretty easy. If you've got any questions after watching this video, reach out to your coach as well. Cool. Awesome. Moving down. Okay, screen sharing stopped. I shall share my OBT Consult again. OBT, guys, stands for Online Body Transformation Consult, by the way. Okay, script questions. Cool. How did you go with sitting down thinking about the outcomes you want to achieve? How did you find the process? They're going to be like, yeah, it was hard. Yeah, it was easy. Yeah, I loved it. Whatever. Cool. Awesome. What I want to do today is establish what are your top 3 health and lifestyle outcomes you want to achieve in the next 6 months are. Cool. And you'll go through and you'll have a look. You touch on it with them and you'll help them connect with it and help them, because just because they've written it down doesn't mean they've connected with it. Help them connect with the biggest goal, whatever it may be. Help them find the emotional connection and create that pleasure and pain. Cool. Awesome. And then, okay, if I was to help you achieve just one thing and one thing only, what would the absolute biggest goal you have for the next 6 months be? Make sure that is specific and can be measured and is bigger than what they've done previously. Simple. Awesome. Once again, create pleasure, pain, and commitment. So outcomes of this step, we want to massively reconnect them with their desires using coaching questioning. Now I'm going to do a whole module on how to use coaching to question. Have we got a chat? It's Farley. Hi, Katie. Cute, you too. All right. So help them see that they won't achieve their results if they keep doing what they're doing, which we've already done, but we're just going to rehash it all again. And their commitment to making a change. Cool. So what I am going to do is grab this again, and since I changed it, I'm just going to repost it down here. We're literally going to do exactly the same questions. However, it's not going to sound exactly the same as last time, because remember, these are just questions that we oh God, I just copied and copied. These are questions that we run off. Okay. So Farley, if you just jumped on, but you missed like going through the first questioning part. It is about having these scripted questions, but not using them solely. And as we did before, guys, making sure that you're authentic and you weave your authentic sort of style and everything around these questions. Cool. So once again, we can move this. Oh, I shouldn't have changed that. That's cool. All right, these 3 gone. There we go. Awesome. So once again, cool. They give you your biggest goal. Awesome. So why is it so important that you achieve that? Now that they've done this health and fitness action plan, it changes everything from the first one. It changes absolutely all of their answers. It changes their connection to it. So we need to go through the same system again. Okay. And we need to use our language to reconnect them on a new level. Okay. So let me grab Kate again. Kate, where are you? I can't see you. Take yourself off mute.
Hello.
Awesome. Hello. So we're not going to do a massive role play on this because this is the same sort of system. I'm just going to give an example of how we would change it up a little bit. So if Kate's biggest goal was, okay, cool, we've helped her realize that she's going to do 10 kilos in the next 3 months because she wants to reclaim her health, fitness, find her sexy again, whatever it may be. Awesome. So why is it so important that you reclaim that health, you reclaim that fitness, you do what you said in your goals and action plan, and you're able to run around with your kids again, and you're able to, whatever it may be, you're able to make love to your husband vigorously again because she's got more fitness or whatever, right? Whatever it may be that she's put in there, reconnect to that massively, because that health and fitness goals and action plan is where all of her emotion is and where all of her connection to herself is. So why is it important that, actually, we don't need to role play. It's cool, Kate. You can put yourself back on mute. Guys, the exact same structure, okay? Like the exact same structure. And why the exact same structure? Because the first one is completely different to the second because of the reconnection and the true connection to what it is they want to achieve out of their life. They're not going to notice that you do the same structure, especially when you use these questions in a way that you're not just reading from a script. Okay. We'll change, we don't need that. Cool. Okay. Now we ask this. You need to make some changes. You need to make some changes to achieve your results. You made those changes. Cool. Once again, we get the commitment again. Awesome. Cool. We go through. How would you feel if you're exactly where you are? What would it really mean for you to achieve it? What if you had the right support and guidance? Cool. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most important. If they didn't give you a 10 on the first one, if you couldn't get them to a 10, you now should be able to with their connection to that goals and action plan. Cool. If you keep doing what you've been doing up until now, do you think you're guaranteed to be where you want to be? What I will put here, guys, actually, is a disclaimer. So I know I asked these questions last time. I like to ask them again. Now you have a bit more clarity and direction. Oh yeah. Cool. First and foremost, shall I put that as a number? Yeah, for sure. Why not, eh? So we go like this. Cool. So I know I asked these questions last time, but I like to ask them again now. You've got a bit more clarity and direction. Right. What that does is lets them know that we're going to be asking similar questions and we're going to go through the same process, but they also understand that, okay, cool, we just did this health and fitness action plan. We do need to have the questions asked again. Cool. We don't need 1, 2, and 3 fused together. This is what I do with all of my systems, guys. So every time I teach a system to a new person who has a different unique style, or you have to change it up slightly for them, it highlights new things that makes the system better. This systems should always be ever changing, ever growing. It should not ever be something stagnant that is just like, okay, that system's perfect, we never change it. Because as you coach new people, as you learn new things, you find you come across new experiences, you will highlight new things that work better, that need to be worded better, that need to be changed. Cool. So these systems will be changing ever and always. All right, cool. Once again, if you keep doing what you've been doing up until now, you need to make some changes to achieve your results. You're prepared to make those changes. They always say yes. How do you think having a coach or a mentor is going to guide you with meal plans, fitness plans, accountability, and mindset is going to help make this easier and more reality for you? Right then and there, you need to get specifics. Okay, so if they're just like, oh, you know, I just think it's going to help. Cool. How specifically do you think it will help? What area is going to help the most? Will it be the field meal plans, the fitness plans? Make sure you get a good commitment from them of why you're going to be able to help them. Cool. Step 4, clarify the program and how it works. Okay. Outcomes from these steps. We want to get them to see this is the exact program to achieve their goals. We want to clarify how your program gets results. We want to mention the 3-month minimum or the 12-week, whatever you want to call it. We want to clarify the price and we want to move smoothly into the closing questions. Awesome. Cool. Let's make this red because that is your script. So if we choose to work with you, this is how the coaching program works. Each week for the next 4 weeks, we'll have a coaching session. Then it's at least fortnightly after that. That's a fucking amazing system. The let's do the next 3 weeks because you can set somebody up with training, nutrition, and mindset in the first 3 weeks. Cool. Then you go out to a fortnightly accountability system. Okay. This allows you to keep them accountable, but also to help create independence in them. And this system is really, really amazing because it does give them independence. And this is why people get such better results online because they know it's up to them. They're not heavily relying on a trainer to be there for them. And we'll help you create good accountability systems as well. That's coming later on. Cool. So construct your package. Speak to coach. Module 5, creating your unique package. Coming soon. Ask coach when? Not yet. If you're watching this video as a recording, it's probably been done, right? Cool. But we're literally in the first week. So this recording's been done in the first week of our new program being done up. So it's pretty new. Awesome. So outcomes for this step: reestablish the posture, use questions to get all yes answers and evoke maximum emotional connection. Use questions to help them see that this is the best program and convince you and themselves why they need to sign up immediately. Going back to this, I will just touch on constructing your package. It's going to be really authentic. It wants to be you. It wants to be how you deliver your program to get results. If you are following somebody else's sort of system, like, for example, I don't know if Matt Clancy is still on, but Matt Clancy, Farley says, is extremely knowledgeable and knows his shit. And Matt Clancy's system would not work for Farley, okay, because the knowledge is different, the systems are different, the philosophy is different, and it's not genuine and congruent. So whatever it is that you use to get results for yourself or your clients, that needs to be your system. That's why we don't have a cookie cutter system there. Cool. Awesome. Okay, so this is really, these you can just read. Okay, but these questions are so powerful. You will always get yeses to these questions. And I'm going to make them red once again. Cool. Where are we? There. Cool. So these we read, okay, but we use our linking words and like but, so and inflection on the right words. So as mentioned, we are very particular about who we choose to work with. So there's just a few questions I have before I decide. Cool. Let's do a quick role play. Farley, you there? I can see you smiling away, so you must be.
Yo.
Raul, how are you?
I'm good.
Good, good. Okay, so Farley, as mentioned before, we're very particular about who we choose to work with. So there's just a few questions I have for you before I decide. Cool?
Yeah, no worries.
Awesome. First question, Farley. Look, if I choose to work with you, will you be coachable? Will you, show up to the sessions, stick to the process, and Farley, just not blame, make excuses or complain, and just get it done?
I might complain, but I'll get it done.
Cool. Secondly, I want to work with people that are let's say hungry, not for food, but for success, right? And have made a decision to win. So look, if I choose to work with you, would you say you have the desire to do whatever it takes to make this work?
Yeah, totally. Once I decide on something, I always get it done.
Awesome. The third thing is probably the most important, Farley. I want to work with people that have mental toughness. Life's going to knock you down. Shit's always going to get in the way. There's always going to be obstacles in your way to get to where you want to go, right? In fact, over the upcoming weeks, you will contemplate quitting coaching, perhaps even make the decision to quit. But if I choose to work with you, I want to know that you have the mental toughness to keep getting back up when you get knocked down, Farley, and push through those sticking points, and I guess never ever quit on your goals and your dreams. Would you say you have that mental toughness?
Yeah, 100%.
Awesome. Okay, lastly, Farley, if I was to give you one last chance to convince me why I should choose to work with you, what would you say to me?
I would say you should work with me because I have goals I want to achieve. I will do everything that you tell me to do. I'll make sure I follow the program, and I will get everything done. I will be your perfect client.
Awesome. Cool. Now, what Farley just did there, you will get that. Yeah. You will get answers like that. People legitimately do that because of how well we've put us, what sort of position of posture we've put ourselves into, and how much we make them want to do this program. Cool. This is where we go straight into, okay, I believe in you. Expand here. I believe, that you have, I've seen that I can feel your energy. I can feel that this is something you want to do. I really connect with you losing that 20 kilos and being able to run around with your children and be that role model for them again. Now, I know we can do big things together, and I would so love to be able to help you do that. So look, I'm happy to move forward and get you started, Farley. Look, do you have any more questions? You're just ready to get started?
No, I'm good to go. Thanks.
Woo! Yeah, excited?
Totally. Can't wait.
Awesome. Nervous?
Little bit.
Cool. Right, guys. As soon as they say I'm ready to go, boom. Yeah, you're excited. You want to be more excited than them. They've just made a big decision, and you, just because they've said yes right then and there, doesn't mean they're going to give you their details, right? So make sure you're excited there. Cool. Now, that expanding here, this part here, this is where we expand and we rehash on their pleasure and pain, whatever it may be. You say, I believe in you because, well, this is what I've seen from you. I know that you want it really badly. I would really love to help you achieve that complete confidence and being proud of yourself again. Whatever it may be, whatever you've helped them connect on, rehash that and bring it up just before you ask for the sale, because that is what is going to maximize your potential of getting them to say yes, because they realize, fuck it, that's so important. I need to go ahead and do this. Cool. Okay. Any questions? We've got 10 minutes. We sneak it in. Any questions on that area there, guys? Feel free to bring yourself off mute. Nope. Easy. Doing my job. Cool. Make an appointment and complete the direct debit form. Awesome. What we're going to do is we're going to book you. Okay, so outcomes from the step. Next bit of script here. Cool. Okay, that's not what we're doing. We're going red. Cool. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to get started on this journey, change your life. I'm going to send you through. We need to book them in first. Make it here. Cool. Okay, let's book you in for your... Do I have that? No, get them booked in. Okay, so let's book you in for your first session. Cool. Always after the first payment, guys. Always. Let's put that in bold. Always after the first payment. Okay, they pay in advance. All right. So if their first payment comes out this Friday, we book them in next week, okay? Because you don't want to be doing sessions for people who may default on their payments, right? Awesome, we're going to book them in. Awesome, really looking forward to that. So what we're going to do now to get you started on this journey, we're going to get you started on this journey to change your life. You don't have to say that exact same thing, right? It's going to be unique and authentic for you. I'm going to send you through a link to start your membership, and we're just going to grab some personal details, payment details, and then get you into our online community. Cool. If you can, you'll send them through the DDR link. You just say, cool, open up your messenger chat. Cool, open that up and I'll walk you through it. Now, they need to sign for it, guys, okay? Because if they don't sign for it, they can do 12 weeks for you. With you, go to the bank and take all of that money back. The bank can go, nah, I didn't authorize this. Where's the signature that I authorized this? And they can say, okay, I want all that money back, and they can take it from you, right? So make sure you get a signature. You want a DDR form with this signature, okay? Cool. Whilst filling out the DDR form, you want to be future pacing, talking about their first session, what you'll be covering, et cetera, et cetera. Now, I'm not going to go through how to fill out the DDR form here because everybody's going to be using different companies, I imagine, because everybody's in different countries. Different companies in different countries, right? So it's as simple as this. You're walking them through the form. You're talking about, oh, I'm so excited for our first session. What we're going to do is we're going to set up your nutrition. Then whatever your philosophy may be, we're going to get you a meal plan done up specifically for your height, your weight, your statistics. Make sure that you're in your calorie deficit. Make sure that you're guaranteed results. Talk about their first session, what you'll be covering. Keep them excited. Keep their mind off what they're doing. They're paying for something, and people hate paying for something, especially over the phone, right? Well, no. As we get further into the social media online world, people actually have no trouble with paying online. Okay, but we want to keep them excited and get their mind off them filling out the form. Cool, awesome. We take them through it. We keep talking. We keep them happy, excited. Form fills out. Awesome. Get excited for your first call. Any questions you have for me? No. Say bye. Boom. Done. That's how we do it. Awesome. Cool. That was fun. Any questions on any other areas? Now, look, that was quick. That was quick. We ran through that pretty quickly, but. Obviously, you're going to be working with your coach. You're going to be role playing with some of the other. You're going to be role playing with some of the other successful salespeople that have been doing this system for more than 4 weeks. If this is the first, if you're watching a recording and this is the first time you've seen this, you will be reaching out. Your coach will be getting you to reach out to some of the other successful salespeople, and you'll be role playing. So you'll be doing a lot of this going through it. So even if there's some stuff that's not covered here, or you do have questions, you will be highly in depth going through this with your coach and the other members as well. So that's cool. Anybody got questions on here? Give you 10 seconds, take yourself off mute. Not 10 seconds to ask a question, but 10 seconds to take yourself off mute. And a 5, and a 4, and a 3, and a 2, and a 1. Cool, awesome. Action items for this process. Cool, you're gonna have the module, you're gonna watch the video. That's this video, hey. You're gonna write down all your questions as you're watching the video, send a message to your coach and a voice message once you've finished the video. Cool, you're gonna reach out to the coach and ask them anything. You're gonna find another coach through the community who has more than 4 weeks sales experience, and you're gonna schedule a time in both your calendars to do 1 hour of role play. Every coach will be happy to do that with you, okay? Because they've had it done for them by another coach. We're going to create a community of people that love to help each other, and we're going to have a community of people that all work together to create some amazing, amazing results. You're going to message your coach once you've found your role play partner. No, not that kind of role play, Farley. You're going to message your coach once you've finished the role play session, okay? And you're also going to role play with your coach on call. Guys, that's it. That's our 1 and 2 online consult process. We're going to use this physical system fused with mental systems, okay? By mental systems, I mean your thought processes, your beliefs, your internal control. We're gonna put a fucking 80% conversion rate on everybody coming through here. Once you've been in this program for 6 to 8 to 12 weeks, nobody should be getting less than an 80%. I believe everybody will have an 80% plus conversion rate after 6 to 12 weeks. How fucking exciting is that? That is exciting, and we're having a bit of fun in the chat. I'm not going to look because this is a recording and everybody's going to watch this, all right? So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching a recording of this, follow the action items, reach out to your coach, and look, I hope everybody has an amazing day, night, evening, wherever you may be. Guys, thank you for joining me on the live, and if you've got any questions straight after this, reach out to me. Easy. Thank you very much.